Today gonna make perfect hard-boiled eggs. Great for when I play volleyball, take them down to the beach. I get these. They're the freshest eggs you can find in a fridge. If you can actually get farm fresh eggs, then that's even better. So what I do is I put them in here, a little water to get them to room temperature, but not boil yet. So hold on. So it's been about 10 minutes. Obviously the water's not boiling. And I take the eggs out. Take them out. And the reason why I use good eggs is you get a nice yellow yolk. You use some of those sweatshop eggs. Very light yellow yolk, and it just doesn't, they don't taste good. So at that point, put this back on, fire it up. I'm gonna let it boil first. Once it boils, I drop all these eggs in there, 7 minutes. 7 minutes, I pull them out and go straight into ice water. We'll show that next. All right, so after we get a roiling boil here, there's nothing in there, no salt or anything like that. We take our eggs that are at room temperature, we drop them in there. Use a nice big spoon so you don't get too close. Don't use a tablespoon. Burn yourself from the gas that's coming up. We drop 6 in there, and then as soon as that's done, start timing 7 minutes. 7 minutes, no more. Okay, with a minute left to go on the eggs, I just use a whole tray of ice cubes. And I fill this up about 3/4 of the way. You can use any type of pot or anything like that. I just use this old Corningware. I put there and let the water cool down with the ice cubes. Next thing I'm gonna do is pull the eggs off. It's 7 minutes. Pour the hot water out and then put the eggs into the ice for 5 minutes. Okay, it's been about 7 minutes. We've got really hot boiling water. That just goes down the drain like that. Kind of hold the top ones because they kind of cool down a little bit. Won't burn yourself. And then those go straight in here. Distribute them evenly. And then we let those sit for 5 minutes. And we'll be back. Okay, the eggs have been sitting for about 5 minutes. Normally I would take this water and throw it on my plants outside, but for today we're just gonna do that. So we take this, and we wanna bust the eggs. The whole reason for putting them in ice water is to separate the membrane from the shell. So when you tap it, get yourself a little, you get that membrane, and then that way you can peel the membrane off, and they're easy to peel. Everything comes off nicely. And then we'll show what it looks like in the center next. So you can save the hard-boiled eggs for the next day. The shells will, once you break them, you can open them up, but I usually like to break 3 of them and get them ready for when I play volleyball tomorrow. Then we just cut the center of this. And look at that. Beautiful. Not overcooked, not runny. Now, from here, you can put a little salt on it. You can put salsa on it. I just put a little Himalayan salt on it so I can use them for volleyball. Or you can scoop them out and you can make deviled eggs and you can add all sorts of stuff to them, everything like that. But look at that. Beautiful. That's what you want. Nice yellow on the inside, not dry, perfect. All right, and that's all it takes. Done. I cracked open another one. There you go, beautiful. And it's not just for volleyball, it's nice to have these for work before I go work out at the gym, or you just need something before surfing, or you go rock climbing or hiking, and you can keep them in the shell, well, because once you put them in the ice, the shells will break off pretty easily. And so that's easy to carry. You obviously don't have to carry those when they're in the shell. You can put 3 or 4 of them in your backpack or whatnot and bring them down to the beach or bring them up to the mountains And nutrition, protein. Just make sure you have lots of water. Keep hydrating. You can only hydrate a quart an hour. So if you're losing more than a quart an hour, hopefully you hydrated the day before. And so that's the end result and quick snack. So I don't have to make breakfast or anything. And then have a few just so that the stomach has some food in it before you go play. Burn a bunch of calories. Usually it's 3,000 to 4,000 calories. Whether you're rock climbing or surfing or running. Great source of protein. Very simple. And a little Himalayan salt on it, not too much. And they taste great. You don't even have to put anything on them. They're fantastic. There you go.